welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all well. So in today's video I will be talking about the Ordinary Colours Coverage Foundation High Coverage Foundation Formula, and this is what it looks like. Plastic, which I like, so if you drop it you're not going to smash it everywhere. And this is 30 milliliters, like any normal foundation size. This foundation is only £5.90 and I definitely wanted to try it out to see if it is worth buying and trying. So if you'd like to see if it is worth the money, then please keep watching. So I actually used this foundation yesterday for work and I was amazed. It's definitely very similar to the L'Oreal True Match foundation, and I think that's why I really liked it. But I'm just going to show you guys how the products use on my skin and see for yourself if it's worth buying. But like I said, it is supposed to be a full coverage foundation, and I got the shades because I wasn't too sure on what shade I was. I got the shades 2.0, 1.N and 1.2. And the best one to fit me was the 1.2, which is light pink undertones, which is very similar to my True Match foundation. It is tiny and it's cute, but you do get 30ml like normal foundations. I also got the High Adherence Silicone Primer, which is good for blurring, surface, smoother and primer. So I'm going to use that with it, and the primer itself is 30ml as well, and that was only £3.90. So altogether these two were less than £10, and they worked amazing for my skin. So I'm just going to show you, use some primer, and this primer feels weird to begin with because it's really tacky, but it is very hydrating. It just like sinks into your skin. It's really nice. Definitely a primer I'm going to buy it again. It definitely just smooths everything out ready for that foundation. God, I still look so ill. Right, so this is in the shade the 1.2. I will do the swatches of the three that I've got, just in case that does help you pick out your one in the future. So it's not a thick foundation, which normally with full coverage foundations they come out quite thick. This is nice and runny, and I like that, so it's easy to blend out. And it just looks amazing. So I did some research and I found Stephanie Lang's YouTube, and she tested it out and she rates it highly. So I thought, yeah, let's buy it. Let's buy it and give it a go. It does oxidize a bit, like on your hand it comes out very pink undertones, but as you can tell it gets darker and it's gone a little orange. So just be careful picking out your shade because it definitely oxidizes, but it blends amazing. Normally with my foundations recently, they've literally just been sitting and picking up on any dry patches that I have. But this literally just went over it, and yeah, it's amazing. So I think I'm done blending it out. So as you can tell, a huge difference. Considering I'm ill, it's made me look well and truly alive with a little bit of colour because I think it's oxidizing, like I said. But the foundation itself is amazing, the primer is amazing, and for like less than £10 for both, you're not going wrong at all. The foundation does transfer a little bit, so I think if you have oily skin, you're definitely going to want to set it with powder. So I'm going to finish doing my makeup and then come back to you. Okay, so that's my makeup done. So like I said, I bought 3 shades because I wasn't sure on my shade. But like I said, 1.2 is definitely for me for pink undertones. They do oxidize, so that is 1.2 shade. And then this is the shade 1.2N, which is neutral. Which is just slightly lighter and less pinkier undertones than the one I've used today. And then the last one that I bought was shade 2.0, which is light medium pink undertones. So this is so this is the one I would use if I had a little bit of a tan, but I don't. And that's that one here. So as you can see by the consistency, it's not very thick, which is surprising for a full coverage foundation, but it's a nice runny, which gives you time to blend it on in. They're the 3 shades that I've brought. They're the only ones that I can show you. But the primer as well, I'll just show you next to it because it is an amazing primer, and that's just the primer there. Like I said before, I've tried this foundation out previously, so I know that it lasts well. I wore it to work and it still looked amazing after my 8-hour shift. So I know it's amazing. So I don't have to keep checking in with you because I've already tested it out. It's definitely full coverage. Amazing. Like I said, it transfers a bit, so if you've got oily-ish skin, you're going to want to set it, definitely. The price factor of it and the coverage of it and how it makes my skin look, I just love it. So I definitely think for the money it's definitely worth a try. So I'll link everything below in the description for you guys. So I hope this video has been useful for you. Give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.